All right. I figured if I wear sunglasses, you wouldn't know who I am. But I'll give you my one of my names, Empathic Sam. I'm outdoors, fresh air. I think it's fresh. I'm not used to fresh air, so I don't know if it's fresh air. But in any case, I hope the picture is okay, and I hope you can hear me clearly. I don't speak clearly enough, but I'm aware of it, especially when I play it back. And I say to myself, wow, this is wrong and that's wrong, everything is wrong. Well, nobody's perfect. Gee whiz, I've seen professional actors and actresses do things wrong and say things that you don't understand. And I'm no professional. But let me tell you a little story. True story. All my stories are true. Absolutely true. In the 1950s sometimes, after I was married about 5 years, my wife and I were in a car, rented car that we took for a little ride one evening. This was in upstate New York. And it was unfamiliar territory. We decided, you know, to get out of the hotel for a while and go out for ice cream. So we went out for ice cream. And we had the ice cream, and then I said, well, why go right back, you know? So we decided to do a little exploring. We haven't been there. We don't know where we've been. Anyway, that's the story so far. So we wound up in an area, because we were really exploring. We got away from civilization, and it was somewhere in the country out there, and probably in the Monticello area, known as the Borscht Belt. And the area became so remote that we could barely see a light anywhere, even in the distance. And then we didn't give up. We were young. I kept driving, but I slowed my driving because I wasn't sure about the road that I was driving on. It seemed to be more gravel than paved. The wind-up was, we got to a point where I was now driving about 5 miles an hour because there was no sign of a light anywhere. It was a pitch black evening. My headlights didn't show the road, it just showed ahead of us and slightly to the right. So I got slower and slower, and then we both began to worry a little. But, you know, we didn't panic. We knew we were near civilization. It just happened to be dark. Very, very dark. And then in the 5 mile an hour speed I was going, the car went up on a little rise, like about, maybe 10 degrees. And then I stopped because I figured, wait a while, this is like I'm coming up a hill, and of course I couldn't see the ground in front of me. I certainly couldn't see the ground right at the car's wheels. And I didn't even think of getting out. I felt secure in the car. And then I stopped on this little rise. So the headlights were now pointing straight up. Not straight up, but at an angle. So I couldn't see anything in front of me anyway. And there was no light anywhere. There wasn't a sound. We opened up our windows. Summertime. And a store?
No. I am lost. Airport mechanic.
A mechanic?
Yes.
The best bet is to go to the main street here and make a right. There are a lot of mechanics on the left side.
Yes. If I come to Italy, I help you. Where are you from? You look like Italian.
I'm recording myself here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You want to say hello?
No.
Good luck. I guess you know that this wasn't planned. Let me get back to my situation. He was asking for a mechanic. Boy, that was a nice looking car. He's now on his way. Total silence. The two of us. Black. Not a single light or sign of civilization in any direction. With the windows open. And then suddenly, Bam! Only louder. A freight train. There was no sign of a headlight. There was no sound. The wind must have been in the direction against us hearing a sound. Immediately in front of us. Immediately. I was just on a rise before the track. It zoomed by like a tornado. I'll never forget it. Wow, you know what would have happened to us if I went up on the level? Let's not talk about it. This is Empathic Sam. Bye.